Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. This is Hit Sound Studio and this is my channel. Please, before we continue, if you are new here, kindly consider subscribing. Yes, today I'm here to teach you something about Cubase 5. Before you set up everything to record. And this is mainly for the beginners, those who are now venturing into music producing and audio engineering using Cubase 5. Yes, so without wasting much time, let's get into it. Yeah, so before you open Cubase and start recording, after opening it, you see something like this. This will be the first surface that you see when Cubase 5 opens. Yes, so these are some of the projects that I've worked on. Yes, so you just have to click on new projects. You see that it's on empty. Click on empty, double click on empty, then it will ask you for a place you want to set. You want to save your project when you record. So for me, I go to my documents, then I've created a folder there which I've named it Cubase projects. So under it, I'll just make a new folder, then I'll name it anyhow you want to name it. So for me, I'll name it Cubase tutorial. Tutorial first time. Yeah, first time. For me, I'll name it Cubase tutorial first time. So after that, you click on enter, then okay. So after setting up where you want to save your project when recording, something like this will come. This is the surface. This is the workspace. We call this the workspace. So I guess you have to import your audio, that is the beat, the instrumental you're going to use. You have to import it. To do that, for me, I just simply minimize this. Look for my instrumental. Yes, then I'll just drag and drop it. Make sure that it goes here. Yes, then click OK. Sorry. So after that, you see that it will not be in alignment. So you have to zoom in. You click on here, then you click whilst holding it and break it down like this. It will zoom in. Go to the other side, then take the instrumental, just drag it, make it fill the space over there. Yes, so you want to zoom back, zoom out, or zoom in. You can zoom in or zoom out using your auto set keys for zooming in and zooming out, which is Z and H. Or you can easily click here and bring it down or bring it up. Simple as that. Yes, so now we have our beats, our instrumental sets. So let's play it and see if our instrumental is working. Yeah, so right now our instrumental is working. It's working. And you would wanna, before you record, you wanna lower the instrumental because some of the instrumentals are already mastered. You understand? So the volume is very high. So you would wanna lower the volume of the instrumental. Yes, so for the volume of the instrumental, you just need to go here, double click on it, select it, you give it a minus, let's say you lower it minus 6 dB, click enter. Yeah, so right now our beat is a little bit lowered. So when we record, you can hear everything correctly. So before you record, you have to add your own audio track where you record. So for that, you have to double click on this surface. You either double click to bring it, or you just right click. I prefer right clicking. So you right click. When you right click, you see a bunch of options here. The first one is add audio track. Click on it. This will come. Then you how many audio track would you want? Let's say you want 5 or 4. 5, okay, 5 is okay. 5 is okay. So it's left and right ear of the speakers, and the configuration. Always when it comes to vocal, make sure you change it to mono. Yes, because you don't have two mouth. Yes, you have only one mouth, so it should be on mono. Then you click OK, so that they are all here. So this is where you would want to this is where you record. Yes, so you're going to record here to the beats, to the beats, to the beats. Yes. So for me, at times, before I start everything, I get my beats. For the instrumental, one more thing I didn't tell you, for the instrumental, it should always be in stereo, because it is going to play in both speakers, like the two speakers, two ears. You understand me? So it should always be on stereo audio track. But for the vocals, they are all to be on mono. Keep that in mind. Yes. So for me, as I was saying, for me, before I start recording, I make sure I add a little bit of energy or sweetness before I start recording. You see, and for that, I double click and add my group channel. The group channel, double click on add group channel. You click on it. It will also ask you how many group channel do you want. As of now, you want only one. And for the configuration, the group channel should be on stereo, because it is going out. All these things, the vocals, which is mono, will pass through the group channel, which so that one should be on stereo. Bear that in mind. Click on OK. Yes. So after that, you make sure you link all these audio track. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, excluding the beats. For that one, you don't touch it. Link all these ones to this. Yes, just have to link it to this, to the group track. And for you to do that, you have to click on this. The first one, go here, studio, it's stereo out. You click on it, select the group 1. So now it's linked. So you do that same thing to all the audio tracks. You do the same thing to them. So they are all linked here. So for me, before I start recording here, I add something here, which will make the vocal interesting and energize me to record whenever I'm about to record. So for me, I add something like, let's say, a compressor. Okay, so when you open Cubase for the first time, you don't have a lot of plugins. You would have stock plugins which comes with the Cubase program. It's every DAW has it. Whether you are using Pro Tools, you are using Cubase, you are using Cubase 10, you are using FL Studio, you are using whatever, Nuendo, whatever. It all has stock plugins which comes with the Cubase. What's the name? The DAW, the program you are using. So you click here, you see Steinbeck. You click on Steinbeck, then it will give you some options. Don't mind these ones. These ones are some of my downloaded plugins that I'm having and I've installed. So you click on Steinbeck, then let's go to dynamic, then let's add our compressor. So for me, attack, let's give it 7, then 25. Let's put this one off, or this, let's give this 4, then 24.5. You can write this down if you want. Then for the auto, you switch it off. You switch the auto off. Then for the makeup, that is the gain, same as volume. You add, let's say, let me add a little volume to it, lower it, or I can decide to off it if you want, anyhow you want it. Yes, so now we are set to record. This is what I normally do. At times I try adding some EQ, let's say studio EQ. I try adding something to take off the bass. Yes, I take off the bass. Yes, see, take off the bass, and then I boost it a little. Let me give it a little highs. Yes, which will give me the sound, little of it. But for the bass, I cut it before I record. Yes, something like this. Something. See, we are not mixing it. We are just making sure that you will not hear a lot of bass when you record. Yeah, you're not at the mixing stage. So yes, that is it. It's okay. So we now have studio EQ and compressor on our group channel, which all these audio tracks are linked, which when we record, it will all pass through the group channel. So now you have this, you are set to record. Remember, when it opens, when Cubase open, you have to set where you want to save it. After that, you import your beat. Just just pick up the beat, the instrumental, then you drag and drop it here. Yes, you drag and drop it here. You see it here. Then you just have to double right click and add your audio tracks, which will be this. After that, you add your group channel, which are going to link all these into this. Yes, so you right click it, add group channel track, you click on it, stereo, then okay, then one, okay, it will be here. Then You link all these by clicking here and clicking here. You link them, all of this, you link them into this. Yes, sorry. And after that, you are set to record. You are set to record. Yes. So for you to record, for the recording parts, it is a new chapter on the beginners network. This is my segment, and for the recording parts, it's a new chapter. We'll be doing that later. You have a lot to learn. And I will teach you everything. So as I said, if you are new to my channel, please again, consider subscribing for your own good and click on the doorbell beside the subscription button. Then after that, make sure you like, give a comment on what you feel, what you want to know, what you didn't understand. Yes, then make sure you share to somebody. There are lots of beginners out there. Make sure you share to somebody. One more thing before we go. All these things that I just taught you right now, you can learn them in the same thing when it comes to all the programs, Cubase, Pro Tools, and the rest. The same procedure, just that for the other doors there will be some different stuffs, but it's almost the same thing. For this one, the next time we come, we'll be moving to the recording part, which will be recording to these beats. But I have something that I want to give you. It's a surprise, and it's just a gift. For that one, it is after you've recorded and arranged everything, you have to clean the vocals. Which will make it sound very, very clean. There wouldn't be any background noise. So for that one, after you record, you just click here, you record your thing, which we'll be doing it later. Let me just import one vocal that I've recorded. Let me just import it here. Okay, let's mute this and listen to our vocals. Let's listen. Let me lower it because it might be very high, might be very high. Yeah. What else? So what's your freestyle section? Musical, what's it? Haha. I got it down ball. See, money doesn't make you. You gotta push it. Yes, so this is just a gift that I'm giving you. Although we'll be doing that, I just want to show you. So zooming in, then you double click. You see that there are black things here. They are all noise. So you have to double click it. Put it to 0. You have to double click it. Then it will bring you to this place. Here, there are something here. They are all noise. So to clean it, you have to select it. You have this sign here to select it. Select everything here. Then you go to select process. Then silence. As you can see, our noise is gone. Yes. Woo! You can't hear anything. Our noise is gone. So you do do the same thing to all the parts that you don't want.
Yeah.
That was the cough. Sorry. Yeah. So for this part that you don't want, you just have to. I don't want this part. I just have to select it, clean it. The cough, I don't want it. I select it. You go to select process, then silence. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yes. So as you can see, we are in the process of cleaning our vocals. Yes, a lot of vocals, man. Yeah, so we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that the next time we meet on Beginners Network. Remember, this is Beginners Network on official musical channel. Make sure you subscribe, comment on what you didn't understand, comment and what you want me to teach you the next time you come on, and anything. Just ask me of anything, I'll give it to you. Yes, those who don't have the Cubase itself, you can ask me for it. I will just give you a link to download it. Or okay, you can check. Okay, because of those who might not be having the Cubase itself, the Cubase 5 itself, you have to check the link that is the description below. I'll put a link there for you to download the Cubase 5 and start recording your own music, man. You don't need to go to the studio. If you have your microphone, your sound card, your laptop, you are good to go. Beginners, producers. This is Beginners Network. We meet same time next week or next time. Bye bye.
All we talk about is cash.